Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to this Hurricanes career mode. We are sitting 10 wins from 10 on the hardest difficulty. We're still waiting for that update to make it a challenge, but that last game up against the Brumbies, we certainly got pushed. They almost managed to pull off the upset. We've got an international management offer to start us off. It is Panama. Once again, we're going to be rejecting it. One day, we're going to get a big team. So our next match, it is going to be up against the Chiefs, the side that currently sit in fourth. Now, with us out of the equation, it's actually quite close on the overall standings. The Reds on 29, Waratahs, Chiefs, and Blues all sitting on the 27. International offer from Honduras. We'll quickly reject that, and we will jump straight into the match up against the mighty Chiefs. The Hurricanes at home at Sky Stadium, taking on the Chiefs. Now, Damian McKenzie, definitely going to be one to watch out for. Definitely because now the AI, since last time we played the Chiefs, they now pass. So he should get the ball a little bit more. Been a couple updates since that last episode 2 was filmed. So hopefully they play into it a little bit more. In the result, Josh Jacob, the youngster at number 10 alongside Ratama. Got a lot of pace in their backline and our guys are getting more and more fatigued as this series wears on. Honestly, we need like 3 weeks off at some point. Until then, the boys are just, they're already buggered by the time they make their way onto the field. That looked like an updated haircut for Eritara Inari. I could be wrong there, but that did look a little bit different. I wonder whether or not there's a few players who have actually had their faces slightly changed and their appearances altered. Okay, we've got to wait till a kickoff is taken. McKenzie gets us underway. And nicely taken by the Hurricanes just outside of our own 22. It looked like we were going to go for a little bit of a rolling maul there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he didn't have the man bun before. He had like that really long, free-flowing hair. Kind of looked like the tail of a horse. Now it's all nicely tied up in the bun. Honestly, I don't know how many players they changed. He might be the only one, so if that's the case, we've spotted it well. But we have got possession at the moment just outside of our 22. Pass back to Cade Banks, who's really been quite an asset for us the last couple of weeks. Wainatunani Punivai gets bumped towards the sideline. Hurricanes in position. Delaney stuck on the breakdown. Straight away, I know that there have been a few updates since the last episode, like I mentioned. The game feels a little bit... Okay, they haven't fixed that one though. Feels a bit slower. Almost like the players are running with lead in their boots. But it's going to be the scrum called, in fact, for the Chiefs here. Last game up against the Brumbies. It was frustrating. We had so many penalties against us. Definitely those offside ones. We'll try and get a good push in here and see if we can steal this ball. That was a really good one. And we're going to be able to use it, hopefully, if we can go off the back. It doesn't really let you pick it up too smoothly, but now we are away. Braden Yossi, defence running away from him. Riley Hohepa has got us to 40 metres out from the line. Now Isaiah Walker, Leowiri. Chiefs in there very quickly. Hohepa, back Lomax now. Yeah, it seems a little bit floatier, so I'd say they slowed down those bullet passes. But in doing so, might have slowed down a few other phases as well. Way back into the pocket here comes McKenzie, passes it. Out to, I think it's Coombs Fabling down the wing. We need someone close. Still on the side of the Chiefs. Missed tackle again here. This is some nice play from the AI. Players not too keen to get into the breakdown by the looks of it as well. Great draw and pass. That's got to be our ball, doesn't it? 3 men there, none of the Chiefs. They still kept it. Another step attempted. I'd say because we're on the hardest difficulty, that is going to be quite a often factor. Got him there again, no turnover. Coming as of yet. Oh, that looked a little bit high. That's a new animation too, I believe. I don't think we've seen that one before, of a player not actually falling down from the high tackle. Just a bit of a warning to the Canes. Every, as always, looking extremely confused. Is this going to be an opportunity here for the Chiefs to take 3? No, they're going to call for the scrum again. This is an interesting choice in the middle of the park. Perhaps they felt like that last scrum we got lucky. Let's try and prove to them that it wasn't. Nah, not quite that time. Just got that second push a little bit wrong. Now off the back, stuck on the breakdown with Cortez Ratama. Okay, a lot of guys standing around near the breakdowns. Great one-on-one defense from Natunani Punivai. Gets back up. We had a couple guys who looked a little bit close to offside. Hey, we've got the ball. I didn't even realise. Peter Lakai now. Oh, it's forward. Well, we had the ball for a good couple seconds. We're going to get a lot of practice for scrums by the looks of it. We've got a replay of the forward pass. That's something that's a little bit new. I do think about, I want to say 3 updates ago, the game wasn't actually too bad. And then since then, they've kind of broken it. Like that was before we used to have the offside penalties for everything. And, you know, the passing, yes, it was a little bit quick at times, but it wasn't too bad. That's a great run from Cortez Ratama. This has to be ours. Nope, it was not. Straight through the gap, almost for Taukiaho. Again, just not quite able to get that steal that we're after in the breakdown. And again, right back into the pocket here for the Chiefs. Mackenzie with the step. It's round 2. I think that's one of the first times I've seen the AI bump off more than one person in terms of in a row. Right, we've had 20 minutes of defending. Tried to spin move and all he got was absolutely smashed. Speaking of smashed, that was a great shot from Jacob Devery. But again, we're just all out defence at the moment. Waiting for the opportunity to steal that ball. That looks good. Is this on our... No, wasn't on our side. Still waiting. Good bump off again by the Chiefs. 3 men to 0. Not our ball. This at the moment is just defence simulator, which isn't a bad thing. Our defence could use work. The more we can push these guys back, the better. Eventually, they might even consider kicking if we can get them far enough back. That might be our only way of getting possession. Nice pass out wide, a little bit stuttery in there. Nope. Not quite. Lakai. Nope. We're forcing them back. Oh, nice little step there. It's becoming very repetitive. We're up to 29 minutes. We've been defending since before 20. Oh, we got the ball right. Now, I don't want to give it up. I'm going to hold on to this as long as possible. And in fact, we're going to have to try and get a move going here, because if we don't, we're probably not going to get another chance in the half. Not many men joining the breakdown. And now Delaney goes around one, passes back. Off to Josh Towler. He's made his way into the starting lineup for this week. Tackle. A little bit isolated. Lomax. That was... I don't think it was offside. And I don't know whether you guys saw that, but the player got absolutely smashed in the frame where the referee was. Oh well. Another one against us. Oh, good bump off. Ritana Eneri. Thought he might have had a crack at that. We're offside again. Stuck on the breakdown. I think it was Lomax in that one. Just couldn't quite get back round onside. I want to say I almost retreated enough. So this is going to be another penalty of the Chiefs. They'll just slowly keep on working their way downfield. Why wouldn't they? We get the turnover. We've got 2.5 minutes remaining. Nice pass from Mackenzie. One-on-one defence. He breaks through. And the Chiefs are over to score their first try of the contest. Liam Coombs fabling it. It was bound to happen. They've had 90% possession throughout this first half. I would have been disappointed if they hadn't scored by half-time, but just the one-on-one defence, the casual fend. And Liam Coombs fabling does score the try. Damien McKenzie. It's going to be quite an important one. So we'll give them the lead of 7 going into the second half. Now, last game, we were up against the Brumbies. It was an update that was a little bit easier to score. And we did struggle. I think our guys are getting themselves offside. They're running up a little bit quick. I'm not sure what that motion is, but did not put McKenzie off. Throws the tee aside. Score now 7-0. Right, I think my plan here is going to be just kick it off deep and hope that they kick it back to us, so that we can have the last bit of possession before the end of the half. He's gone to Wallace Satiti. He won't be kicking it. Instead, tries to run it forward. And we've got a minute to try and get this turnover. Good rush defence from the Canes. We are in there. Can't get possession. They're going to... I think that was a kick to touch, was it? From... It was either Jimmy Tupa or Tupa Vai, but either way, they have just given us the ball inside of the 22 to have the last crack of the half. Great shot on a Zaiwaka Leawiri. It's slightly high, but definitely shut down the hands. Natuunani Punevai. He has no pace there. Oh, he's held up. He did the fend. It's going to be half time. I think he was about to slide in for the try, and he was tackled in the movement and then pushed back in field. What a play from Damien McKenzie. Here he is. He's going for the try. Then McKenzie... Okay, so he is pretty much scoring. Then from here, he gets sucked back in by Damien McKenzie, who teleports back to make the tackle. Tell you what, that is a skill that I know 90%, if not more, of fullbacks around the world would love to have. That ball was grounded by Natunani Punivai. There it is. That ball's on the turf. That is a try for the Hurricanes. Then Damien McKenzie gives him the... and sucks him right back up. That sounds a bit weird, but honestly, it's the best way of describing it. And then gets driven back into the field of play. That's also not held up because he was getting ready to play the ball. And then they say, with the shin through the forehead, it's half time. Yeah, 26% possession. I think that definitely went up from that last little break that we did have. But we need to find a way of getting back into the game. I don't know how to, though. That's the worst thing about it, because the amount of glitches. Who is that running around at the back? He's very keen. We'll give it straight to him. Look at him. He's chomping at the bit to get involved. There you go, mate. Straight down his throat. Oh, it was Damien McKenzie. He's just testing out his teleportation again. Shift this one away to the left. It would be great. Bit of draw and pass. Peter Lakai tries to carve through. Oh, he actually had Naholo out wide. I didn't realise at the time, but we could have used him there. A little flick out the back door. That's nicely done. Kenny Naholo. Where's the speed? He doesn't have it. Goes on the inside. It's dropped just short of the line. I think that slapped into McKenzie. We're going to go to Lomax here. This man can finish, and he gets over the line. Hurricanes back in it. Referee's armpit's almost see-through. I'm hoping we can get it. Yes, we do. While we're at it, we'll go back and we'll have a look at what happens. I think Naholo just passed the ball. I was hoping to find Maino on the inside, but he passes it. It hits into Josh Jacob, then wasn't able to gather. I thought just about Naholo was going to make it over. See if we can get another couple here. Nicely taken by Umaga Jensen off to Eritara Enery. Almost got double-legged. Now you'll see up the middle again. Offload. Nice run from the youngster Maino. Draw and pass out to Natunani Punevai. Doesn't pass. Or now he does, in fact. We do hit the ground. That was a brilliant attack and play from the Canes. Almost gone the full length for the field. Maino. One more on the outside. Naholo. Just not quite. Ran out of numbers. Eritara Enery using the forwards again as Iwaka Leawiri driven backwards. Off to Braden Yossi. In fact, this time it's Delaney. We've got them scrambling here, the Chiefs. Devery, risky pass, and it's not going to pay off. They move up to the 22. Wallace Satiti bumps off Peter Lakai. Ooh, almost looked like he was shaping to kick that one. Oh, another bump off. This has been dangerous for the Chiefs. I don't think I'm actually going to catch him as the guy at the back there. Still on their side. I don't think we've got a fullback, so Isaiah Walker, Leawiri and Yossi have to be there. 55 minutes through here for the Chiefs. Kenzie loves that wide cutout pass. I believe at this stage we've had one clean steal, and then the other one was in the breakdown. With the exception of that, though, we are not getting much possession at all. Oh, Mackenzie's loving that pass, like I said. Really looking sharp for the Chiefs. Back into the pocket, Satiti. Wow, that's going to go out wide. Foot race here. Who do we have? Oh, there he is. I think that's Cade Banks. And we're offside. Oh, this might be a chance for the Chiefs to take 3. 55 minute through. The game management here from the AI on the hardest difficulty. You'd think it would be the choice. They take the scrum. Oh, that was the perfect one. Let's see if we can do it again here. Oh, that's... I was going to say, that's about as good as it gets. We're going to use it. Hopefully. Use it, Yossi. Use it. Use it, Yossi. Use it. No, everyone goes down and that'll be their scrum, I'd assume. Yeah, Yossi's told off because he didn't take the ball out. I don't know whether or not X was broken, but that ball wasn't going nowhere. That's about what I was thinking too, Iritata Henry, about that face. Perfect hook again. Right, pick up is X. Use it. There we go. This time it's worked. I don't know what I did differently to the last time. Oh, he's right on our heels, Wallace Satiti. Breathing down our necks. Didn't want to make the tackle. Now Lomax. Out wide to Kenny Naholo. 40 metres from the Chiefs line. Yossi. I'm back on field for Xavier Numia. Holding up well here. Umunga Jensen. This is trouble. Out wide Peter Lakai. Not enough pace to get around Kalen Boshier. Inside again. Iritata Henry goes off to Lomax. That's the offside thing. We had to offload there. It looked open. But the penalty will go the way of the Chiefs yet again. Once again, though, if they called those as forward passes, that would be terrific. They're going to call for the scrum again here, the Chiefs. I wonder if their stats in the scrums are a lot stronger than their line-out or something along those lines as to why they keep doing it. Because all I know is if I was a team that had lost 3 of my own feeds, 4 in fact, like surely you would... Okay, I'm pressing it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, surely you wouldn't go back to the scrum, would you? Yep, Maino on the outside out to Natu Nani Punivai. But isolated here in terms of numbers. Now across field. Numia's giving it straight back to the Chiefs. In there, beautifully done by Peter Lakai, who's just going to keep on running. He's done the fend off to Devery. I don't think that was Devery. I think that was Delaney. Now out to Umunga Jensen. This time it's Delaney. I'm getting all my forwards mixed up. I don't actually know who we're starting it for. I think it's Josh Towler. It's yours, mate. We're about to find out. He puts it down. And yes, it is Josh Towler. The big man starting at number 4. That was rather than Will Tucker, who did get himself suspended. An anti-climax there. That fend wasn't actually intentional. It was supposed to be for the guy who was initially going to hit me, but we will well and truly take it again. Riley Hohepa. What I would quite like to see is that every once in a while your fend fails in that first attempt. I feel like that's something that they could add. That's going to miss. Oh, this opens up the door for the Chiefs. You see how quickly Riley Hohepa wanted to get back to the halfway line. He did not want to take credit for that kick. We are in the lead, so that is one massive bonus about it. Now here comes Isaiah Walker. Leowiri passes out to Maino. He's got plenty of pace. He didn't want to pass, though. Just needed one more on the outside. Oh, look at them retreating here. The Chiefs, they're all moving in different directions. Pass out wide here to Delaney. Didn't have anyone with him but the defender. And wide also didn't want to make it. Right. We're going to drop into the pocket. Who's offside? Us. I was just dropping ref. We were just going into the pocket. We were going to go for a drop goal. And he said, no. It's not how it works around here. The Chiefs have gone and scrum again. They're only just... Is that their 22? Yes, it is. Surely, you know, your scrums are sitting about maybe 4 from 8 in this match. You surely don't go again, do you? Like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm timing them to perfection every single time. That's gone down. So that's going to be a penalty to the Chiefs again. See if they go for the scrum again or whether they go for the line out. This looks like it's setting up for another scrum. Yes, it is. I mean, it works in our favour. The time is going down in terms of the amount that is remaining. A little bit early for that one, but it doesn't seem to matter if we get that. Oh, that's once again absolutely perfect. We're going to push forward. Use it. Use it. No, not allowed to use it. We're going down again. Just going to use up the rest of the time. Yeah, he's so sick of scrums. How many have we had in this match? We got a scrum stat. Scrum wins 6 for us, 2 for them. Have we had a single feed? I don't think we have. I don't even know if that includes the ones that are going down either. Like, we've had about 3 of those too. Same again. Oh, that's just really well timed. I don't know how to use it though. I try and go off the back, and Yossi, no, we don't want it to spin. We just want to use the f***ing ball. Scrum collapse. I think I'm going to have to let them win the scrum so that we can get out of this loop. Is it ours? Nope. Right, Ratama has kicked it downfield. Natunani Punivai, nicely taken. Running sideways, passes off now to Umanga Jensen. One more. This is a good chance for the Canes. Goes on the outside to Kini Naholo. Right, I know it's not popular. We just want to get this ball out of there. This just wasn't the game for us to take that little bit of a risk. Definitely not while we're only ahead by 5. Chiefs get the bonus point. This is going to sound bad, right? But I do think that was the worst game that we've had, like, smoothness-wise, in terms of, like, feeling like a rugby contest. Even when the AI right at the start would do one draw and pass, or, like, one pass in general, it was still, I think, better than that. We still made something of it. We had 26 missed tackles because the AI were fending all over the place. 11 penalties against us. We won most of their scrums, which I think will definitely not make the Chiefs happy, but at the end of the day, they did keep going to them. Did we get anything done? We did complete the tackles. We do move up to 18,050. Oh, okay. Natunani Punivai has been charged with a grade 2 careless high tackle. We're honestly going to dispute it. They'll probably give him 3 matches. Yep, they did. Okay, that was a bad idea then. I'm going to have to get someone else back out on the wing. Next game up against the Highlanders. That's going to be in 13 days, so a little bit of rest time. But nonetheless, I do thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. The next time that I do record, a new update will be out. So I'm hoping it does fix quite a few of the bugs that we did see in that match. But nonetheless, thank you all very much for tuning in. I will see you all for the next one.